I'm in the city with it, city with it. I'm in the city with it, city with it. I'm in the city with it, city with it. Come on, man, you know where I be. I'm in the city with it. I'm in the city with it.
What up, what up, what up? Yes, we are in the city with it. It is Dirty Bird Thursdays. I am your host, the therapist ATL. What's going on? And I have this illustrious group with me tonight. To my left, we have the man, the myth himself. We got Senator Palpatine, Mad Mike Sports. What up, man?
Well, that man, 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 man.
And below him, we have the Georgia Reaper. Y'all know him as Big Will. Big Will, what's going on this evening, man?
Man, what's going on, man? Y'all already know it's Will the Georgia Reaper up in this mother clucker. Out of here, honey.
Woo-hoo. And last but not least, we have the Don himself. Don, let him know what it is.
It's showtime, folks.
Hey man, look, thank you guys for tuning in. Uh Before we get to the good stuff, cause we got a good show for y'all this evening. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it. Mike, fellas, we gotta do it. Front and center. Everybody front and center. We're gonna go over the people that's in the chat right now. Going on. We got first William Amy. What's going on, brother? Bubba Gump. Let's see. We got Sherman Wood. What's going on? We got Terry Lloyd. Thanks for tuning in. We got Miss Pamela Johnson. Hey, Auntie. What's going on?
Auntie Pam.
What's going on? What's going on? We got engine number 9, Dirty Bird. What's going on? We got Bubba Gump, ATL Leo. We got Brian Peoples. Always good to see you, Brian. We got see StreamYard acting up already. Look at this. We got D Lawton. We got Smooth C78. And let's see what Mike, that's you posting that. Let's see who else we got in here. And we got Big Mel, also D Coleman and Miss Sonya Howe. How y'all doing? Thanks for tuning in. But look, man, we got some juicy topics this evening, and I know some is probably gonna irritate the crap out of you, but we don't care. So let's get right into it. This first one right here. And fellas, I want to get y'all take on this. The topic is Desmond Ridder a controversial player, or are the fans controversially biased? This topic, I'm gonna let Don go with this one first. Don, what you think about this, man?
Desmond Ridder, I I think he's a good player, and like he's still developing. Like I know I see somebody said something earlier today about Brock Purdy. It's kind of funny because we're watching them right now, and they said that Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than Desmond Ridder, and I'm like, who has more starts, Purdy or Ridder? Purdy has, and I'm like, Ridder only had 6 starts. He's 4-2. Like we assessing him off 6 games, which you can assess anybody off anything, but it's not a fair assessment if you're comparing somebody who played more games than him.
Then Purdy playing on a complete team also.
And not only that,
Just in Cat Hill for 2 years straight.
like Purdy's playing on a damn good San Francisco team. Like we literally just got a good team this year right now. I know it's we 2-0 and everything, but stats don't lie. We have a top 3 defense right now in the league. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna get a mic to somebody else because I want to talk about somebody who used to play here before. But let me talk about it now. Kurt, big Kurt. We seen this tweet earlier, right? Y'all seen what he said earlier? He said, "This is what Kurt said." He said, "As soon as the Falcons show me that they are willing to let Ridder throw over 10 yards consistently, I'll be on their hype train. Until then, I'm not boarding the train."
You want to start with this, or you just want me to go?
You go.
How my volume now, fella? My volume
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Fine, fine.
yeah. You great.
I'm. Let me say this. See, this is what the fuck I mean by uh. I'm just gonna be rude, so fuck it. I don't give a fuck about no fine. You are some stupid motherfuckers. All right, I'm just gonna say it. You are stupid motherfucker if you say some stupid ass shit like this. Over 10 yards, bitch. You don't saw it. He did this shit how many times? At least, at the very fucking least, 10 times already in 10 games. But you motherfuckers try to act like he's not throwing the ball deep. What is all this shit he doing? He got 230 something yards. How the fuck do you not throw the ball over 10 fucking yards consistently doing that shit? Like it's getting downright fucking disgusting when we see shit like this. We should say stuff like this. Sit your bitch ass down on fucking Twitch and play fucking man, you stupid fuck. Like I really hate when they say shit like this about Desmond Ridder when you got that fucking Brock Purdy up here throwing fucking 10 yards every damn play.
But
That's the
throwing
whole
screen passes. He
that's
throwing screen
literally
passes.
their whole fucking offense. This is the shit that I'm talking about.
He throws
49ers
screen.
do the exact same thing. Excuse me, Don, but the 49ers do the exact same shit for 4 years straight. But y'all don't want to say that they offense is conservative. It's just, oh, I don't believe in Desmond Ridder. He don't throw the ball. When the fuck have you seen Brock Purdy throw the ball down 20, 30, 40 yards down the fucking field? They are check down offense. They are quintessential West Coast offense. Anybody know what that means? A West Coast offense passing game is between 10 to 15 yards. They don't go outside of that often. That's what our West Coast offense is all about. That's what a spread offense is about. That was the RPO offense is all about.
Mm-hmm.
It's built on those principles. So anytime I see a professional athlete say some stupid crap like that, I know it's just based on hatred.
That part.
I mean, Brock Purdy just stole a 1 yard pass and it went for 25. Samuel took it for 25. So hey, he get the ball out of his hand quick and let his offense, let his star players do what they got to do.
I
They
mean,
That-
you
score
you you
yards
got
and they do a lot of screens.
you.
Like I seen like 6 screen plays already.
I mean, you got McCaffrey and you got Debo Samuels who are good for yards after the catch. Come on, man. It's not like he throwing 40-yard bombs or nothing like that. I mean, we literally watching the game and this dude he just literally dumping it off when he feel like it. That's it. I mean, here's my thing, and this is the reason why I can see why Mad Mike went off. Yeah, I call him controversial because of the simple fact he upsets what I call the fair weather fan community. He makes people upset because he is one of those dudes where he's not worried about pleasing anybody in the media and he don't care about the narrative. And y'all can't shake him in the game. And even the reporters can't chump him off at the press conferences. He's unbothered. And that bothers y'all. Because y'all used to having quarterbacks that want to be in the limelight, that want to be seen. Y'all don't like the what we call Joe regulars that just go to work. That's why y'all couldn't stand Matt Ryan. And I'm gonna say on the other half, yeah, fans are controversially biased, as we saw. You got former players bitching and moaning about a quarterback when you're not even in the NFL, dude. Who are you now? You a figment of somebody's imagination that saw you a couple years ago. Like, really? I mean, what? And this proves that y'all don't watch the game and don't do your homework. 10 yards? So you mean to tell me you don't know nothing about a West Coast offense, right? But
Hey,
you played for a team that embodied that, and Shanahan was on. Really? Yeah, I got to take this from OG Big Sam. Don't press send. Don't press send. Because some of y'all walking around here with a head full of Apple Jacks, and it shows.
Got
here's,
milk.
here's the thing, one.
Right.
Let me
One,
read something to y'all. I'm sorry. I have to interrupt you, Don. Let me just
let me do this.
let me interrupt. Let me interrupt you. I'm just wanna. All right. So this is what a West Coast. This is just the definition of a West Coast offense. Okay. I just want to read this, and I apologize, Don, but I want to read this. All right. What is the West Coast style offense? Right. With a ball control offense that's featured a short passes and quick slanting passing routes to the receivers and running backs. That's what the Falcons passing game is predicated on. It's a West Coast system. Okay? I want people to remember that when you try to figure out why the Atlanta Falcons aren't passing the ball deep, it's because they run a West Coast offense. It's a West Coast offense. Okay? That's it.
What you about to say, Don?
So let me read Kurt, bitch Kurt, XFL. His stats for XFL. It don't even show anything from NFL. So this man in the XFL when he played for the San Antonio Brahmas, I guess they named their team after the Brahma Bull, the Rock or whatever. But anyway, so he had 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He had his passing yards, and this is as of week 7 in the NFL because I think they only played seven games. He threw for 181 yards. His completion rate was 62.2, and his passing rating was 60.8.
Whoa. Say that again.
His touchdown interceptions, he threw 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He threw 181 yards, and this is the span of 7 weeks. His completion rated percentage was 62.2, and his passing rating was 60.8.
Okay. Kurt. Shh. Don't talk no more. Duct tape your mouth for the rest of the NFL season. Don't talk no more. Period. You
I
can't
want to
get
know
you
who interviewed the fool Kurt, man. He ain't earned that in the NFL to get interviews like that.
right.
Come on, bro.
Why are y'all wasting precious airtime?
They looking for stuff to dump on Ridder, man. The hate is so real, bro.
He
Look
want
at
to be
Atlanta hate. That Atlanta hate for you, bro. They do not like Atlanta.
he
And
he he, he just want to be relevant again in the city of Atlanta. That's all it is.
well, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna probably piss a lot of these goofballs off, but I'm gonna say it anyway. They're scared of this young man doing and breaking the Vic mold curse or whatever you want to call it. And yes, I said it, and y'all can timestamp it. This young man is here to change the whole narrative of this team, especially the quarterback position. Period. And y'all are scared shitless because he's the winningest quarterback in his prospective school. And now he's coming to the NFL. And what? Y'all wanted bragging rights and highlights from these, I'm going to say cookie cutter quarterbacks because they all do the same damn thing. Y'all wanted legs instead of actual quarterback play. And y'all pissed off that Arthur Smith went with a person that had a Matt Ryan-esque stature, that actually knows how to go through reads, progressions. He knows how to audible, and he even likes contact. Y'all pissed off
Hey,
because
we
it
could
goes
have Justin
against.
Field right now, missing 3 open dudes and taking a sack. You know what I'm saying? What
But
the?
Wait. Hold on, Will. Not taking a sack. This man ran into the sack.
sack.
I ain't never seen a quarterback hug the defender.
This man had 3 wide open dudes, bro. It's like he was going through his read with blindfolders on. He looked at the open dude, then throw it to him. He looked at the next one, then throw it to him. Then he ran straight into the defender arm.
Right.
Like he was going to prom or something. Take me to prom.
Now, while Mike is singing that, what did we see in the game from him? And let's go through the list. First, y'all said when we had number 2, oh, well, y'all stat pattern. Oh, he's not a mobile quarterback. All we need is a mobile quarterback, and that'll be the end of it. You got a mobile quarterback. Why? Ridder ran for a first down. Ridder ran it in for a touchdown. Oh, well, we don't know about Ridder, man, because he don't pass a lot, you know what I'm saying? And then, on Arthur Smith's system, we just not sure. I want to see him throw the deep ball. He threw a deep ball to Mac Hollins and made it connect. That part. Oh, well, he wasn't picked in the first round. I don't know about them third-round quarterbacks. But third-round quarterbacks win a lot more than the first-rounders. And the first-rounders typically suck. With the exception of a few. Y'all
Your
got
boy
that?
already got more 30-yard passing than Marcus Mariota had the whole season.
Thank you. And for this being his second game, 1 interception. 1, which means that he's not a turnover.
And don't hit me, he could have had 3 interceptions. Don't hit me with that. All these quarterbacks, if we doing that the case, Tom Brady could have had way more interceptions he had in his career. Peyton Manning could have had way more interceptions. If they don't catch the ball, it don't count, man.
Right. He can't throw it to them and then go out there and catch it for them. That's not how that works.
Quarterback make bonehead plays sometimes.
Well, what did we tell them? He's a rookie.
You sit back there and got 300 plus pound nigga trying to come sack you. You gonna make some bonehead decisions too.
Bonehead business.
I think Kurt Benkert is upset because he feeling some type of way because he think he should be in Ridder's spot right now with the Falcons. I think it's just a jealous.
Right.
I'm thinking it's a jealousy thing. I really think it's a jealousy thing.
You mean he think he should be wearing a jock strap? That's what you think? Because it can't be football related. He must just want to put on a uniform and put on the shirt and put on the pads because you can't be talking about football.
Right.
Hey, check this out what King Richard said, man. Kyle doesn't do too many deep plays. Yeah, this offense doesn't call for that. It calls for you to get your ball out to your playmakers and let them shine. That's what the West Coast offense calls for.
Right.
Go do your research in West Coast offense.
Now, with that being said, Big Will, what is one of Ridder's strengths? And you just said it.
Getting the ball out quick.
And the short passing game. Ridder is his strength is the short to intermediate passes. So, coupled with a phenomenal run game, he don't have to throw the deep ball that often, if at all.
And Arthur Smith also said this man made a couple changes at the line because he saw the defense was going to stop the play that they had. He making changes at the line. Arthur Smith is trusting him to make changes at the line.
Okay, when you have referees trying to blow up plays, hence why Arthur was doing this, yeah, you got to have a quarterback you can trust to make audibles. This is the stuff we're talking about, and I've said it time and time again. If you don't like Ridder, just say so. All this back and forth banter and stuff like that, it's not changing this young man's game. You ain't doing nothing but giving him fuel.
I don't See, fuck all that. All right, let's just keep this real. Fuck all that. Like we know you don't like him, but the problem what I have is just like y'all really act like Desmond Ridder is the worst fucking quarterback in the league. We got a quarterback making $55 million a year, and this motherfucker passing for 222 yards. Hey, let me say it again because I don't think you heard me. A quarterback making $55 million a year, and he's passing for 222 yards with so-called the best wide receiver who ironically acting like a little bitch himself because he's not getting it's the but last year it wasn't all about the offense coordinator. Now this year is the offense coordinator, the play caller problem. This is the stuff we were talking about. The hypocrisy is just what all these players is because of your own personal preference. And like I said, everybody is due to have to like whomever they want. But I don't want to hear this bullshit about Desmond Ridder the worst and the author is the worst when you got the guy making $55 million a year, but he passed for two. I wish a motherfucker would. If you look, bitch, I wish you would complain about me sitting you on the damn bench if I'm paying you $55 million to pass, but I can goddamn get damn to deal with it coming back to the NFL to do that shit. $55 million. He passes for 300 yards in 2 games, but we up here complaining about Desmond Ridder. Let me say, I don't think y'all heard me. Okay, let me say this again. Joe Burrow has passed for a combined 300 plus yards on the entire year, making $55 million. $55 million. But we worried about Desmond Ridder throwing the ball, okay? Throwing the ball 20 yards down the field consistently. It's foolish, bro.
Now, mind you, with Matt Mike saying that, the NFL just put the NFL rumors just put it out on Twitter. It's 10 quarterbacks that's getting paid top money, and they have the lowest passer rating in the league. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
For
6,
the people
7,
in the
8,
back.
9, 10. 10 quarterbacks.
Let me show. Let me throw another stat out there because y'all probably didn't even know this. Do you know how many yards Joe Burrow done passed for this year? 304. Anybody want to guess how much Desmond Ridder done passed for? 352. One of them is a third round pick, and the other one is a first round pick. One of
A
them
first
making
overall
$55 million. One of them making $55 million, and the other one's barely making $5. But we're complaining about Desmond Ridder.
How dare you? How
He got
dare
more passing yards than Joe Burrow. All right, the Savior of Christ, the Jesus. Look, he's Jesus in cleats, from what I heard.
How dare you? How dare you compare these two in the draft, Mike? How dare you? How dare you? So, just to give y'all context, if y'all didn't see it, I'm probably sure y'all did, but I'm going to say it anyway. Zach Wilson, 53.3. Bryce Young, 66.6. Deshaun Watson, 69.1. Kenny Pickett, 69.7. Ryan Tannehill, 69.9. Joe Burrow, 70.6. Daniel Jones, 72.9. Matthew Stafford, 77.4. And Anthony Richardson, 78.2.
These the QBRs or the percentages?
That's the money. That's the money that I think that's the money that they got paid. But I think those might be the percentages if I'm correct. But yeah, passer ratings, yeah.
Passer rating, yeah.
Yeah. But all those are big money guys though. Big money guys, and that's your passer ratings. Mind you, there's a couple of them that y'all swore up and down needed to come to Atlanta. Justin Fields, excuse me. Deshaun Watson, excuse me.
Oh, that nigga just threw a punch. That supposed to be ejected, don't it?
Yep, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
Trent
He
Williams
threw.
started.
He threw it to the neck. He throwing throat punches.
No, that was at the face man right there. He supposed to been kicked out.
Yeah, Trent Williams started it.
Yeah. But y'all see what we saying? This right here is just it's monotonous. But you know what? Let's go ahead and jump into this other topic we got going on here, because this right here is really what I want to get into. The Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions. Now I know we have already gone over a couple of shows have gone over, the matchups, this, that, and the other. But I want to highlight this part right here. And it says coaching is the key. And I want Mike to take lead on this one right here, because outside of the matches that's good, outside of the injuries and the players that's playing and everything like this, in my humble opinion, this is a chess match. And to me, it's all going to come down to coaching. Outside of everything else, it's going to come down to coaching. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I think Dan Campbell's a crack. I think he a crackhead. That dude. That ain't no way that dude ain't no speed, hair run, or something. That motherfucker is too hyped to be. Look, I'll just leave that alone. But I think this coaching, I think this matchup is gonna come down to dumb decisions, and he gonna make a dumbass decision like he always does. Going forward on fourth down, being too aggressive in certain situations, in passing situations and whatnot. He's going to do something dumb. So Arthur, in my opinion, Arthur Smith is going to have to be patient. He's going to have to run the damn ball and just wait for Dan Campbell to do something dumb. And I think he's going to do it on the offensive side. Um, but I think he's just way too emotional. A good coach, but he's way too aggressive. It kind of reminds me of Dan Quinn doing dumb stuff. He think he's being smart and being aggressive, but it's actually dumb decisions. He's just been getting away with it, being that they have a pretty good defensive line with Detroit that kind of helped him get out of certain situations. But he's going to do something dumb. Campbell going to do something dumb, and the Falcons just needs to capitalize off of it. So let's just keep it real. Look, everybody think I'm hating on Detroit win against Kansas City, but come on, bro. Well, you don't have your two best players outside of Patrick Mahomes out, and you barely won that game. I'm just
And the
not sold on
receivers
Detroit.
were dropping balls.
And the receiver was
Kansas City
dropping
gave
balls
them
after.
that.
I'm not sold on Detroit. I like Detroit. They're a very similar team to what we do, but I think they look like he's going to get too aggressive, and teams going to figure out. Teams going to eventually figure out his style. Especially if they're not running the ball the right way. I just think teams like the Atlanta Falcons, who kind of focus on running the ball, they're conservative for the most part. And conservative probably a little bit harsh, but the Falcons don't call plays that gonna shoot themselves in the foot. They're gonna call the plays that they comfortable with, and a guy like Dan Campbell who just crazy aggressive, that's gonna work against him at some point.
Big Will, what you got on this, man?
Yo, I was just talking about this on Blackberry show about how Dan Campbell plays a little too aggressive at times in games. Like Mike say, he get a little emotional. He's like, yeah, we gonna get this. You got a little more confidence in your team than what you should have. And it be like that, man. And like Mike just say, we just need to sit back and let them make that mistake. Let them be themselves, because that's what he been doing. If Kansas City would have caught some balls, Detroit wouldn't even been in that game. How many drop passes they had when they were going on touchdown drive? Come on, bro. They had so many drop passes.
Yeah, he had by 4 on himself. Then he's throwing the head by 4 on himself.
And the defense, man, the defense had so many opportunities, even without their big player being out. They had opportunities. Jared Goff will give you the opportunity. You just got to take them when they come to you.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City wasn't capitalizing.
What you
So,
got, Don?
What we need to do, man. As far as coaching goes, I would like Arthur to run the ball more in this game. We have to
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not trying to. If you, right now on the Lions defense, the best player they have out there that's going to suit up Sunday is Aiden Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to what you do. You got to coach to take their best player away. The best way to do that is just run the damn ball. Because if
Mm-hmm.
we get into a lot of passing situations, like he's going to go up against Caleb McGarry, and our offensive line the past couple of games, it's the first 2 games of the season, we've been kind of a little shaky here and there. So I think we should just run the ball, play smart football. Um, and I said this a few days ago. Like we need to go into the half with the lead. We cannot afford to go into halftime, looking up at the other team. We did it the past couple of games, but we was at home. We're not going to have that home field advantage this weekend. We're going to be in Detroit. We're going to be at Ford Field. Those fans, they already said, we had King on the show last night. He already said that they done sold out the stadium this season.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Lions fans, they bought back into the team. They feel like their team is going to be successful. So it's going to be a hostile environment Sunday. So what Arthur Smith needs to do, he needs to make sure his game plan is bulletproof to the point of the first half we need to be up. I said by 2 touchdowns. I want to see the score 14-17 going into the half, and I'm pretty sure we can hold Detroit under 17 points this game.
I mean, and I agree. The one thing I said earlier this week, and I was talking with the guys, if we get if we disrupt golf, which is get pressure, get sacks, whatever the case may be, whatever it takes to get that young man uncomfortable, your chances of winning this game go up by 50%. Because I watched the game when if you let him sit back in the pocket, yeah, he gonna pick you apart. You can't because these teams are all close to being evenly matched. But if you can get him uncomfortable to where he has to make real quick throws and stuff, then yeah, you got it. Because one thing about it, Arthur Smith's gonna mix up stuff in the run game. And yeah, he's gonna sprinkle in passes here and there, but because of who we're playing, this need to be a ground game for us at least. Now, if we get some passes, that's fine. But I would say if we do pass, short, intermediate, so we not putting the ball in harm's way. But the defense definitely has got to get at golf. You cannot let him sit back in the pocket and get comfortable.
hey, I already had gave my prediction, man. We're gonna have 180-yard rushing. Desmond Ridder gonna have over 250 that time. He came up 13 yards short last game. He gonna have
Mm-hmm.
over 250, and them Falcons gonna win 28-14.
Yeah,
Because the Lions and the Falcons always have like a good game. So that's the only kind of
Mm-hmm.
respect I'm giving them right now. We
yeah,
only gonna win by 2 touchdowns. You
and
feel
and
me?
and that's the key. That else, and like I said, running the ball, not just to take Aiden Hutchinson out of the game, but Detroit's interior defensive line is really not that good. So you got a Chris Lundstrom. Dahlman's been dominant in the run game, in the run blocking, and Bergeron. I don't know if y'all been watching tape on this man run blocking. This man is like very fucking good as a rookie. So you attack that damn weak interior defensive line that Detroit has. You run the ball. You give both Bijan and then Tyler the ball. I'm telling you, we may end up having a game like one of those running backs is going to have 100 yards on the ground, the other one's going to have over 70 yards on the ground.
Yeah. But and I know a lot of people looking at it, because the injury report came out, Cordero is still, whatever. But I look at it like this: until Sunday, until they say he's not playing on Sunday, it's always a game. Arthur Smith always likes to keep teams off balance because let's just say he does get in the game. What is their defense going to do against the three backs?
Good luck with it. It's like San Francisco. San Francisco got weapons. That's what we got.
Right, and you still can't.
Detroit, they struggled against Seattle running back, the dude from Michigan State.
Right.
Just imagine how they're gonna look against Bijan and Tyler.
And don't forget, Arthur will put like I said, Drake gonna be on the field, Pitts will be on the field, Mac Hollins will be on the field. Trust me, they gonna have to make business decisions. And I know one thing that you guys talked about on the show yesterday was the middle of the field. Now, the one thing that we have that we didn't have last year was Jesse Bates. So you have a how you say championship pedigree safety that can basically, what I'm saying, take that ability for them to kill us over the middle out of the way to allow
Hey,
AJ to do what he does best.
Who Fred Butts talking about right here was ruled out today?
They say he was ruled out, but
who?
He talking about CP's thigh.
I ain't saying that nowhere.
He's not ruled out. He's not ruled out. Like I said, Arthur Smith be playing head games with teams. Yeah, that's what y'all. But I do want to get on the comment that Fred Butts he left in here though. He said we run the damn ball. I like running, but we run the damn ball too much. Fred, we're a run first offense. That's what we do. If you do something that somebody can't stop, why do you stop doing it? It's like a boxer. If a boxer know that most of his opponents can't stop the uppercut, why would you stop doing it? Why would you go with a jab if it puts you in harm's way? Or why would you go with a right cross if it takes you out of position? If it works, don't fix it. And I get it. Passes are cute. They make good highlights and everything like that. But when you have a team that's evenly matched, it's going to be situational when they can pass. Because the same way we got corners and safeties that can make interceptions, they got corners and safeties that can make interceptions. And just because they ain't the leaders on the team, it only take one game and one day for somebody new to catch you slipping and make a play off of you making a mistake. So we have to go ahead, Mike.
Who the fuck cares what you think? Okay, this is what I want to know. This is what I want to say. Everybody act like the Falcons should give a fuck if you don't like the fact that they run the ball too much. Would you say this shit if it was damn AP and we had Adrian Peterson? Would you say this shit we had Barry Sanders? Would you say this shit we had the offensive line like the Dallas Cowboys? Oh, you run. Motherfucker, they can't stop it. Will you tell Mike Tyson to stop punching motherfuckers out, knocking motherfuckers out? No, Mike, you knocking him out too much, man. I need you to jab him. You know, Steph Curry, I need you to go up and go dunk the ball. LeBron James, I need you to shoot half-court threes.
Ronald Acuna, I need you to stop stealing bases.
Like, sounds so stupid. Like, we say the dumbest shit as if it's real intelligent.
Yeah, the only thing I'm saying is Cordell Patterson didn't participate in practice today.
Right.
I ain't saying that with him being ruled out.
Right.
Who?
That's what I'm saying.
Cordell Patterson.
Yeah. But see, you got to understand, too. Cordero is one of. If first of all, if you're gonna say this man's a joker, and they said he would probably be on kick return, he doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be in the game like that because you've got two dependable running backs. You got two dependable running backs. Algier gonna bust through the line and carry about 4 men on his back, get about 5 or 6 yards. Bijan gonna shake people out of their shoes. So putting him on the field just makes it more difficult for the defense. But also, what y'all got to understand too, and the reason why we say the run game has to be premier is they're going to try to put as much pressure on Ridder as possible, which means they're going to blitz. And I'm going to say this for everybody, so you can mark it down. Every team we play is going to try to prove that they can take Ridder out of his comfort zone. Everybody, doesn't matter who we play, to include our division rivals, they're going to try to make an example out of Ridder. So if we run the ball, we give the O-line that push. They're not backing up on their heels trying to protect him 3, 4, 5 seconds so he can throw the ball. That's what y'all got to understand. They're going to try to prove a point. They don't. The league don't already like him. These teams don't like him. So they're going to try to get at him, loading the box and blitzing. And they'll be sending spies on him too. So running the ball makes it easier and it takes less wear and tear on the O-line.
And
Because,
look here, people. Don't worry. Arthur Smith is gonna open that playbook up some more this week. He get better as the year goes on. He open it up more and more.
right.
So yeah, he gonna open it up some more.
Right. Because y'all got to understand something. When you play hard-nosed football with teams that's just like you and you decide you want to air it out, you give your linemen, you put them in a space where they can get injured. If you know that your linemen ain't really holding up the way you want them to, why put them in a situation to get injured? It makes no sense.
The thing is, who cares? Like this is what like. This is stuff I'm talking about. He passed the ball 20 times less than Joe Burrow. We up here talking, man. I don't know, man. We should pass the ball more. Pass the ball more. I don't know, Mike, man. Man, I'm not the real deal. Meanwhile, Joe Burrow got less yards than Desmond. Like,
Joe Burrow playing with one calf muscle.
he out here throwing the ball like he ain't got no injury. Like, bro, it's this is why we pick on you everybody. Anybody who says anything about Desmond Ridder, you're a freaking moron. I don't believe in him, man. I don't know, man. He's third round pick, man. Meanwhile, you got a damn first round pick who can't even goddamn look at a wide open 2, 3 wide open wide receivers in front of him. Oh, Mike, man, he ain't played that many games. I don't know if he's the real deal. Meanwhile, you got Bryce Young was crowned Christ before he even stepped on the damn field. Anthony Richardson, they were crowned one of the greatest prospects, and you got C. Stroud. All he's doing is throwing deep passes, and he looks like a mess getting hit. Like, bro, what are we talking about?
And
At some
and I'm
point, y'all admit to yourself, you're the problem. It ain't Desmond Ridder, your expectation.
I'm glad you brought that up. Y'all want to know why Bryce Young ankle is sprained? The O-line. Have you seen it? They know he can't throw to the left side of the field, which gives him a handicap. Number one. Number two, he does not like contact, and he does not know how to handle contact. Yeah, he'll scramble. Yeah, he'll scramble and try to throw it. But most teams are going to jam the right side, force him to throw to the left, and sometimes they'll send a spy to knock his block off. And with him playing, because he plays scared a lot of times. So if he's playing scared, he's playing under duress. He's not playing confident to make a play. He's playing not to get hurt or get hit. So when you play like that, injuries happen because you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention to your body in space. And that's how you get hit by a defender trying to make an awkward move because you're worried about getting hit. This is why we tell y'all the run, if whatever you're good at, go with that. The run game opens up play action pass. Ritter's good in the intermediate passes. He can make stuff happen without putting his lineman and himself in harm's way. We got to
Hey,
play smart football.
We could have the Giants offense right now.
Man, they're so doggone trash right now.
They
Like
is
their
trash, boy. Goodness gracious.
their center is like god awful, and it's like since Saquon is hurt, like they don't know what to do.
San Francisco is cruising on them right now. I hate to tell y'all that. But
And
now
San Francisco only up 17-6. If the Giants had some offense, it'll be a good game. But
Yeah,
this
people
thing
blame
suck. They
the
offense
Giants
suck,
defense.
bro.
People blame the Giants defense, but it's the offense. Like y'all are not allowing that defense to take a break.
right, and we've seen that before.
Plenty of time down here.
Right. You will wear out your defense. You will wear out your defense, and you will get them injured quicker if they have no time to rest. Because anybody that's played the sport knows when you get injured is after you get tired. But what I want to get to now, we're gonna go ahead and get to the say it with your chest part of the show. So hey, look, man, we can go ahead, get whatever's off your chest, and
say it with your chest, nigga.
Right. And if we got anybody that, got a few questions or whatever, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll go ahead and answer before we wind this down. Don, I'm going to start off with you, man. What you got to say, bro?
Man, I got this to say with these people, man, these fans, about this Desmond Ridder hate. What are y'all going to say after this week? We win this game against Detroit. Another question. What are y'all going to say when he throws for over 200 some yards and a touchdown or two and no interceptions and have a quarterback rating over 75% in this game? What are y'all going to say? What are y'all going to say after this week? Because then we'll be heading to Houston to play the Texans, and I'm already going to make a prediction. They're going to be 0-3 after this week.
Mm-hmm. Big Will, say it with your chest. What you got, bro?
Man, I'm going to hit them with what I got done started y'all with on my show. What the problem is? What the problem is? We had a stat quarterback that was here, but he wasn't good enough for you. You got a guy here that got you 2-0, but he ain't throwing enough stats up for you. What the problem is? Hey, we in the league where it's all about wins, right? That's what it's about, right? Wins and losses, right?
Right.
Guess what? We one of the few teams that are 2-0 right now. Desmond Ridder don't turn the ball over. He had a slow start the last game. I'll give you that. He had a slow start, but he got himself together. He got there, manipulated a comeback drive. You know what I'm saying? For us to win that game. Come on, so get what, bro? They gonna hate. We know they gonna hate. Let them say what they gonna say, bro. But just know, if you make your statement, everybody got their right to an opinion. Just know we gonna debate your opinion over here. We will debate that opinion.
Facts.
You feel me? But we gonna be good, man. We gonna be good.
Before I get mad, Mike said with your chest. Mucho Grande said, "Will CP return to kick this game?" It has yet to be seen. like I said, Arthur Smith likes to play head games with teams because if we go ahead and put out who's going to be on the roster early, then they're already making decisions on how to try to stop the team. So Arthur Smith kind of has that last minute wait and see type thing, and it also depends on how the player is day of.
Yeah, he want their game plan in shambles. That's what he want.
Right. And then Trick 654 says, do y'all think Pitts will basically get him a TD this week? Look, man, anything is possible. It depends on what their game plan is, and if the route is presented and Pitts runs it and it comes together, I'm pretty sure he will. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty. He's capable of doing it. It's just, is it going to all come together, and is he going to respond accordingly?
Go
Go
sorry,
ahead,
one. Look, y'all heard this before about Arthur Smith. He do not give a damn about y'all fantasy picks and stuff. He don't care. So I'm sorry to be this way, but y'all got to stop having these expectations of players getting touchdowns and Kyle Pitts gonna get a touchdown, or Drake London gonna go off and get two touchdowns and stuff. The thing about it is we're trying to win games, and we're gonna win them by any means. It may be a game that Tyler Algier might have 120 yards on the ground. We may win a game with Matt Collins having over 100 receiving yards, or we may have a game that we may have Young Smith have 112 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
He don't care. His philosophy is, I'm going to scheme my team, my offense to score and get out of the game with a W. That's it.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Come on, man. Say it with your chest.
I mean, I don't give a damn about what they saying. I know the issue is here. He don't. And there's a billionaire, trillionaire, quadrillionaire. How the fuck? I mean, he's just one of the richest men in the fucking United States. I know he don't give a shit. He don't give no damns about what the fuck El Nino sitting in Boulder, Colorado cares about what the fuck he calling during a football game. He don't give no shit. Hey, he get paid to get the ball in the end zone to win games. You play to win the game. It's all about the game, and now you play it. This is what it's all about. So El Nino in Boulder, Colorado, sitting in the shack next to the horse, okay? He don't give a shit about you and your fantasy. He don't give a fuck about you and your party. He don't give a fuck about who put in the lineup in your fantasy league because you put up $200 with your drunk uncle and your cousin who got the left eye. Okay? He don't give no shit about none of that.
Oh, damn.
So all I'm saying is stop with the numbers. Okay? I know everybody loves numbers. Look, I want $1. I want $2. I want $3. I want $4. I want $5. I want $6. I want $7. I want $8. I want all.
Hey, I better stop playing with man. Mike gonna make a soundtrack over here.
Right.
I'm just saying, I know I want all the money, okay? I want all the hoes. I want a big booty hoe. I want a small booty hoe. I want the big titty hoe. I want the small one. I want it all. Brand new socks. I want it all. I want everything. And I get it. But Arthur don't give a damn about Kyle Pitts having 10 touchdowns. Y'all don't care about that. So I just stop it. Hey, enjoy the game, people. Enjoy winning. Enjoy the process. We're never going to see Michael Vick ever again. We're never going to see Matt Ryan again. We're never going to see Julio. We're never going to see Roddy White. It's over. It's time to, it's really just time to just accept what we are right now. Enjoy this time. Enjoy what we got. I love Chipper Jones, but Chipper Jones about damn been 50 years old, bro. We gotta let it go. We got Ronald Acuna now. We got Ozzy Albies.
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoy what we have. Just stay in the moment. Stop daydreaming about LeBron James and Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe, the great Kobe Bryant. Enjoy what we have right now.
Right.
So that's my sense with your chest, bro.
Cause I got something special for y'all. This is what the Falcons gonna do the whole season. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball. Hi ho the Dario. Run the damn ball. And that's it.
Everyone say fire the can.
Right.
Dun.
Yeah, right. Steps back. Like, look. Right. Look, man. This is the Dirty Birds era. We playing gritty, hard-nosed football. We gonna run the ball. You're not gonna see 80-yard passes for a touchdown. You're not. Ridder is not gonna be throwing his arm out every game to appease the fans. I'm sorry, it's not. If y'all think that's what this team is, y'all gonna be disappointed every game. Period. We are basically built to oppose the other team by pushing a man against his will every Sunday, all Sunday long. Period. And we're going to have a defense to make stops because why? We all know defense wins championships. And that's what we're going for. We ain't trying to win 3 years from now. We ain't trying to win 5 years from now. We ain't trying to play to look for another quarterback. Y'all can get rid of that. Ridder ain't going nowhere. He's the QB1. I'm sorry
Hey,
it don't taste good.
if y'all got anybody beside the running back on y'all fantasy team, y'all better not start him. I'm just telling you. If you talking about if you got Atlanta Falcons,
Right.
you got anybody beside the running backs on your fantasy team, you better not start them. I'm just saying.
Right. Right. And that's it, man. I mean, that's it. We told y'all in the off season. You see how they doing. You see what King said on last night's show about Detroit. Detroit went through the same woes we did. Having a decent quarterback and no team around him. You even heard Matt Ryan on the radio talking about how he was jealous. He was talking about the trenches and the weapons.
Hey, side note right now, 17-12. The Giants finally scored something. They
scored
failed
a
on a 2-point.
touchdown.
They failed on 2-point.
I don't know why I don't know why like Schmidt is they center. Like he's horrible at pass protection, but like dang, he's a good run blocker. Just run the ball. They
But
panicking because
if
they
you
ain't got
see
Barkley.
that too, and then if you see they O line ain't holding up. The O line ain't hold them boys running. They running up the gut every chance they get.
Because of
But
Dabble.
remember,
Dabble, he was like this. He was like this in Buffalo. He don't want to run the ball. You want to throw it, just run.
you heard what Don said. That's the same problem we had. Remember that? Remember Sukihana? For all y'all to remember Sukihana, I ain't gonna go into it, but y'all know. If you know, you know. We ain't doing that no more. We got a run game that 80 to 90% of these teams in the NFL cannot stop, if any of them. And we gonna play our game our way.
Mm-hmm.
But look, man, it's getting close to that hour mark. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and wind it down. We want to thank you guys for tuning in on this Dirty Bird Thursdays. Like I said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you tune in for tomorrow night for ATL Sports In Game at 9 p.m. It'll be episode number 2. We're gonna have some good stuff for you. Hey, look, you guys, if y'all looking for me, you can find my channel, Therapist ATL. I got some shorts out. We putting some more videos out in this thing. Like I said, you make sure you check out Will, the Georgia Reaper, Everything Atlanta Sports. Great show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Mike gonna be around doing this thing. And make sure y'all, hey, The Don is the Don. So, hey, like I said, I want to thank you guys again and give y'all back y'all evening. We'll go ahead and look at this game and finish laughing. So, with that being said, we thank
Hey
y'all.
man, this guy here, right here, I ain't got no faith in
Oh,
Baker
God.
throw a pick field. Come on, man, don't believe the hype. He threw 300 yards against the Bears. That's the Bears defense. They suck. Well, he threw week 1. He threw 100 and some yards week 1. Come on now, let's not hype up the little midget man. Let's not hype him up.
All I got to say about that before I go is the only thing that Baker gonna be bringing y'all in Tampa Bay is another progressive commercial, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey man, we out of here, man.
Yeah, we
ESPN
are,
over
bro.
everything. You
y'all
understand me?
play too much.
Yeah. Play your part. Play your part.